So in today's video guys, yet again we're gonna have a look at another pair of New Balance 9060, but this time this one will bring a very utilitarian vibe. Hello guys and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're gonna have a look yet again at another pair of New Balance 9060. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which, yes, you've guessed it, will come in the same gray box, which will have the NB logo in this silver color here on top. So let's go ahead and take them out. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at another take on this very iconic already New Balance 9060 in this Blacktop colorway. So as mentioned in that review, for the green pair which I've dropped just a couple of days back guys, I actually decided to take more colorways for this New Balance 9060, which it seems that it's releasing more and more colorways with each week almost. So the latest one will be this Blacktop one, which will come for the same retail price of £160 here in the UK. But this one again will use some slightly different materials for this upper. The paneling will be the same, but the mesh material will differ from color to color. And this one will have, I would say, some materials which I'm not a big fan of, and I would say that even the color blocking it's not one of my favorites. But in the same time, I would say that for the seasons which we have ahead of us, these ones will actually work just fine. You don't actually need to worry about getting these ones dirty. So I would say that for fall, these ones are perfect. So you might already know that this New Balance 9060 dropped around 2.5 years ago when we had that double release in collaboration with Joe Fresh Goods, and since then this one took off actually quite good, and we have so many color combinations on the market right now, and most of them are actually quite nice as general releases, but every now and then we're also gonna have some collaborations which most definitely will make this 9060 look even better. But this one will be just a general release which will have mostly your normal materials. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper, again we're gonna have a mix of materials. The base layer will be this mesh material, which actually feels a bit more plasticky than other releases. So this one will come in this brown color, and on top we're gonna have some few other overlays. One of it will be this dark gray to black suede material, which will also act as a frame for this upper, which will give it some construction. And rather than that, we're gonna have at least here at the front this synthetic material in this green color, which will also be present at the back as well, but this one will be in a darker color. This one will actually be present here towards the ankle section and just at the back, where we're also gonna have this NB logo embroidered in this green color. As in for the actual lacing system, we're gonna have your normal punch out holes, which these times will actually be much smaller than the normal ones. So for this one, we're gonna have this string lacing system, which will have a very easy to use system. And just underneath these laces guys, we're gonna have this brown tongue, which here at the top will have this synthetic leather material, which will keep in place this tab in this black color with this NB 9060 on top. Continuing now in the midfoot, for this one we're gonna have this raised N letter in this gray color, which will sit on top of a green color material. So this one will be the same on the lateral and also on the medial side. As you might know, for some releases on the medial side we're gonna have embroidered a very nice N logo, which will also have some reflective hints on the sides, which will also be the case for these laces as well. Going now inside of the shoe, guys, for this one I'm gonna have this green lining, which will have a normal amount of padding, so nothing special here, but I would say that comparing with other releases, the amount of padding feels to be slightly a bit less. So at the bottom we're gonna have this black foam insole, which as usual at the heel will have your normal imprints, which will say New Balance running and also the New Balance logo. So going now towards the midsole, guys, covering the whole heel section, we're gonna have this heel counter support, which again will be a see-through one. It's looking quite good, and this one will be present for all of these 9060 releases. So now, guys, we can go to this absorb midsole, which will be in this brown, black and gray colorway, which yet again looks quite nice, and this one will also have this staggered design, which most definitely will give a very good stability. So this one also feels actually quite nice underfoot. So now, guys, we can finish with this green rubber outsole, which will also expose a lot of this absorb material from this midsole. Most definitely this one will let this one flex a bit more, so the level of comfort, I would say that it's actually quite good. And as usual, here in the midfoot we're gonna have this New Balance lettering. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for this New Balance 9060, I'm always going with my true to size. And for me, as I have a skinny feet, this one fits me just fine, and I would say that it's gonna be roughly the same for people with normal feet. But just in case you have wide feet, guys, most definitely I would suggest you to consider going with a half size up, just to make sure that this one is not gonna be too tight for you. So overall, guys, this latest release coming from New Balance for this 9060 in this Blacktop colorway, in my opinion, is looking okay. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of this color combination. Don't get me wrong, this one is still gonna provide quite a good level of comfort, and also the materials are good, but not as good as the previous ones. But as I said earlier, for the seasons which we have ahead of us, they are good. But I would say that this absorb midsole, guys, it's actually quite a very squishy one, and it's gonna provide a very good level of comfort. But I really hope that at least they will bring some other color combinations on the market. As I said earlier, this one is not one of my favorites. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing reviewing of one of these latest releases coming from New Balance for this 9060 range, which for today we had it in this Blacktop colorway. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.